They thought you would leave in a month because you did well. Okay. Sidetrack. Apologies for the lack of gameplay. I can't stand that line of thinking. That, oh, you're overqualified. Bitch, this job pays less than $75,000 a year. Don't humiliate me. I need money. Why do I want to work here? Because I need a fucking job. Like... But I just don't understand it. It's like... Invest in people. Hiring is incredibly expensive to begin with, right? If you think someone's qualified for the job or too qualified for the job because they're gonna leave in a month, hire them anyway. They might surprise you. Worst case, they leave. In which case, you've not lost anything. You've gained a valuable employee for a short period of time. You can't predict the future. People will lie no matter what. Take a risk. Bad for morale when we hire someone that can do the job. Qualified people quit. Is that a bad thing? If you're hiring for a mid-level position, help them, right? Companies these days pay you just enough not to quit. What is that? Makes the boss look bad when they hire qualified people because the boss can't do the job half the time. The boss doesn't have to do the job. The boss's job isn't doing their job. You hire people. You hire the best people. You're a good boss. You treat them well. You're a good boss. Trust them. Trust your own decision making. Delegate. Jesus, it's not fucking hard. Now you got me worked up. Now I'm pissed off. Fuck. There's so much of this, like, managers, again, mid-level managers trying to prove themselves and etch in stone their worth so that they don't get fired. What the fuck is that? Someone will ask for my birth certificate if I run for president. Oh yeah, I can't. I'm not a citizen. And I would be naturalized even if that was the case, so I couldn't anyway. Being a good boss is not difficult. You need to understand people and you need to listen to people. That's 90% of your job right there. Everyone's like, oh, but you report to the higher ups and you know, quotas and KPIs and all of that sorts itself out, right? Baldborg, I'm a tier 3 technical advisor right now. And trust me, my next job is not going to be in IT. So I appreciate that, but I'll say no ahead of time. If we keep this up, I'm at my next job right now. I mean, I don't know if you saw my recent YouTube video, but I did actually mention that. I put it forth. I was like, you know, it was on stream anyway. I had this conversation fairly recently. I can see it. I'm not just manifesting it. It's actually, I can see a path towards that already. I work in service desk. It's wonderful. I'm pretty good at picking up sarcasm. The triple dots, the ellipses at the end of each of those statements tells me you may not agree with what you're writing. Can I tell you how I met Ms. McQueeb? Have you heard of the game Farmville? That's it. I tended to her farm. I was married at the time, had a crush on her. 5 years later, we're married. Sounds complicated? It was. Why can't I tell them that? I didn't cheat. No, that's no. We were both in relationships at the... Jesus Christ. Alright, one-on-one with McQueeb. We were both in relationships at the time. We didn't speak. We saw each other's pictures and we're like, oh, you know,
I have a crush on you.
nice looking young lady, nice looking young man.
Yes.
I was young at the time. We didn't speak.
For years. Say it.
Here.
Gotta speak directly. I have to speak directly into the top. Hey guys, how's it going? So, with this young man, I don't know why he's being so difficult right now. So, here's the thing. We met because we were dating people who were friends, and they wanted us to be friends. That's a very long story, but that's how it sums up, right? Okay, so we never spoke. We just like the Farmville thing. Like he tended to my carrots and my potatoes and stuff and my strawberries. I think I did strawberries. Yeah, he tended to all that shit. He did a really great job. He'd like leave signs like, hey, how's it going? And for my birthday, hey, happy birthday, and all of that. Totally legit. I even talked to his wife. Like we were just like Facebook friendly. And that was it. Like we didn't even have conversations outside of Farmville. Cut to many years later. We're not talking. We're still Facebook friends. We're not talking. I'm out of my shitty relationship. He's out of his shitty relationship. And then what it came down to was I was really lonely on my birthday and I posted my phone number and I asked people to wish me a happy birthday, and he called and he was my crush. Almost 5 years later, yeah. Yeah, because when we met, we were like, oh, it's like the 4 or 5 year anniversary or whatever it was, like the day before. Yeah, so basically too long, didn't read. Tell people that you like them. Take a chance. And one day you will be married to someone who happens to decide he wants to be a streamer and turn his beard into his logo. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that.
Golden. Love it. Yeah, that's my wife. Oh boy. Yes, take a chance. You never know where it might lead.